What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Creating Character Podcast. My name is James Willems, and I ain't got no sleeves on this week, so you know what that means. That means we're doing something a little bit different. That means we're recording from home. We'll explain why in just a second. Actually, I'll let producer Eric Badur to handle that. But first, I want to introduce my co-host and friend, Scorpio Sky.
I am also at home, and I am the co-host. And you've already kind of thrown him out there, so I'm not going to wait for a cool intro. We're just going to go ahead and bring in our producer, Eric Badur, to explain things.
Well, guys, the studio was booked. We couldn't get any times. We couldn't get any times. I'm sorry. The studio said, no, Ice Cube's son is here. We cannot do this. You cannot come in.
Is that what happened?
No, probably not.
We get bumped by O'Shea.
Yeah. Acid First Square is a studio that we use in the greater Los Angeles area. Is used for other podcasts, shockingly. Yeah. And they had, during our availability, because we like to turn this around quickly, they were like, ooh, no. And I said, well, we can do this later. And James went, no. So now here we are, remote. From everyone from their homes, but this is a cool way for James to show off guitar and Sky to show off shoes.
That's right. Yes, sir. We're looking good back there. That's just a little preview. That's not the whole deal. We got this whole other section actually that way with more. So yeah.
Is there lighting in there? Am I seeing that there is lighting, like the shoe closet?
What happened?
Has its own...
I'm sorry, we've got technical difficulties.
Oh no!
Is it me?
I mean, I hear him coming through nice and loud, sounding good.
We're struggling here. Sorry, Steve.
Did you not hear me?
You guys are crystal clear for me.
Yeah, I think I just cut out completely, didn't I?
No, you were fine.
No,
I was fine. You guys froze for me.
No.
And then I got the trying to reconnect pop up. All right, so can you just take it from the top of your question?
So I just want to confirm, you have in your shoe, this is the closet, because I see lighting in there. Is there lighting for your shoes in there?
Yes. I have a window.
Okay, window. All right. Well, that's not bad. The way it looks here, it looks like it's almost like a pantry with shoes in it, but that you were like, well, I want to be able to see them when I open up, so you got like some sort of LED or whatever. But if it's a window, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
But aren't you worried about burglars?
It's not as lit up during the day. Well, people can see. You can see from the street. But, I mean, if you're going to break into this place, you're really dumb. Because it's just not. It's not. I mean, if you're going to break into this house, good luck.
Straight into a heel hook.
Good luck. This is not the one. You might want to go visit one of the other. I think I'm pretty comfortable saying I'm the toughest guy on this block. Okay. So this ain't the house. You might want to go over and don't mess with Ken. He's got a gun, so he's got a pew pew. So don't mess with him. So you might need to go a couple houses down.
Okay, got it.
Shouting out your neighbors is crazy,
and it ain't registered. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Well, a couple of them are registered, but some of them aren't.
Yeah.
So we're recording from home for the first time in like 50 episodes or something like that. This is not a permanent thing. We'll be back in the studio as soon as they allow us to return, of course. But yeah, so this week we just did the draft. Last week we did our draft. And I got texts from some of my friends back home who listen to this podcast that they were like, they saw the preview for the draft and they were like, ooh, baby, I'm excited for this one. And then it came out and they were like, I'm afraid to tell you, despite the fact that our friendship goes back over 35 years, you didn't win. And I said, I knew I wasn't gonna from the get-go. So, Eric, you seem pretty surprised. You thought there was a chance for you.
I always think I'm going to win every draft I do forever. I think over these things. I pore over the details. I try to figure it out. I always feel really strongly about what I put the effort into. Mm-hmm. I texted you guys the other day the results that we had in the votes. Yeah. I will begin to consider potentially that I did not maybe have the strongest draft and maybe Sky had the most votes. Maybe
I think it's overwhelming, the results. And I said going into it, I felt confident, especially if I can get the number one pick. If I can get the number one pick, and I've got Terminator 2 Judgment Day, I felt pretty good that I was going to take this draft, and that's exactly what happened. I was shocked nobody took Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The Fugitive was actually a late addition, but as soon as I thought of it, I was like, that's got to go on the list. And I was very happy to pick up that W. I think maybe my second W of all of our drafts, but I'm not sure of that.
Well, I don't like to keep track, so it's not about winning and losing. Really, for me, it's about entertaining our audience and making sure they feel entertained. I want to say that because when the poll went up for it, it was up for maybe like 20-25 minutes, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna vote on this, and I was like, well, Sky. And then I voted for Sky, and when I hit Sky, the results were already 80% Sky, and then Eric and I each had 10%.
Not good. It was not a good outing for me. I will say, Terminator 2, I think no matter who went first, was probably going to be the first pick for anyone. I feel like that was going to be clamored for the first pick. And so I think it's a great pick as an overall first pick and everything. I will say, I hate that you sewed it up at the end with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because it left such a strong impression on everyone at the end, and then they went and voted, and that was winning the hearts and the minds, was ending. Because I think if Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is your second pick, it's a different draft. But you ending with that was so strong, it fucked me.
Yeah.
And my draft got thrown out the window.
You hit a big shot at the end of the round. That's always going to help. Since we've already mentioned the other three, I want to make sure we get some respect on Demolition Man, because we can't sell that one short. It's a great one. I want to say this. Speaking of The Fugitive, after that, because we were talking about the TV show on that episode, I actually went and I looked up the old TV show, which I had never seen. I've heard of it, obviously, but I've never watched it. They have every episode on YouTube, so I started watching it, and it is actually really good, especially for a 1963 show in black and white. I'm starting to think that's my era, because I grew up. I loved I Love Lucy. I loved the Twilight Zone. I loved the Andy Griffith Show. There's something about the black and white shows of it just makes you feel a certain way. So ever since then, every single night before I go to bed, it is my go to bed show. Like, I turn off all the lights, I put on, and it's like appointment TV. It's like you're watching it on actual television, because I watch one episode per night, and I'm already on I finished episode 15. So tonight I'm moving on to 16. It's a good show. I recommend it. Again, 1963. Jump on YouTube after you're done watching our show and check out The Fugitive with
how many
David
episodes
Jansen.
are there of The Fugitive? Have you looked into total seasons and episodes?
I want to say it ran for about 4 years.
Okay. It did, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. About 4 years. Yeah. So I'm still on season 1, but I want to burn through all of it. But I'm not going to like binge it. Like, I'm going to watch it like a real show that's on every night.
You have plenty to get. It ran for 4 years. It ran for 4 seasons. How many? It's the same amount of episodes each season. How many episodes do you think? This
is back when there was like 30 episodes a season. Yeah. So I'm guessing
they ran that all year.
There are, dude. It's 30 episodes a season.
Okay.
There are 4 seasons. The 4th season is in color.
Yeah, I think I saw a little clip of that. I don't know if I'm gonna like that.
I don't think so.
You'll be like, holy shit, he was black.
There's I think one black guy in the first 15 episodes. There's one. Or actually 2, but they were in the same episode. It was a boxer. But there's something about when a black and white show becomes color that just kind of just takes away from it. Like, I didn't like Lucy in color. I didn't like the Andy Griffith Show in color. I didn't like when the Twilight Zone went to color. It changes the feel of the show.
Yeah.
I think that's right. And I think that it's cool to think about you getting in your jammies, putting on your little nightcap and climbing into bed, blowing out your old-timey candle. You watch one episode of The Fugitive. You roll over and you go honk shoe until it's daytime. That's fantastic.
I think you guys should all think about it. Get into your onesies.
Okay,
hop into your separate beds from your wives and
Who
watch,
told you?
watch your twin beds
Yep.
and watch The Fugitive.
We have the nightstand between the twin beds with the Bible, and we both put our hands on the Bible.
Yeah.
We watch the
separate
Fugitive
Bibles.
and we go to
Separate
sleep.
Bibles. I wanted to shout out. I haven't actually seen this 90s action movie in a really long time, but I immediately put it back on my list because my best friend who loves this podcast, he texted me and he was like, no honorable mention. I'm surprised we didn't get a shout out for Assassins. Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone, Antonio Banderas, I believe.
Oh,
Were like competing assassins with each other.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh man, I haven't thought about that movie I always think about The Specialist for some reason, but this was this one. And I looked it up and it was directed by Richard Donner and written by the Wachowskis.
What?
Which is crazy.
No way.
Pre-Matrix. So I was like, oh man, I remember watching this forever ago, but I just haven't seen it. So I was like, that was a really good shout out. I feel like maybe it got lost. Maybe it didn't get the syndication play that some of these other movies got, but
I just looked it up. What do you think it has? Not on the popcorn meter where like the audience, but
Rotten
what do you
Tomatoes
think
meter?
the tomato meter says?
27. I'm going with 27.
Assassins 35.
51 reviews. 18%.
Oh wow!
See, but it was a different ball game.
Yeah,
people were judging things differently. We didn't know how good we had it when we were being served pure entertainment. Because now I think it's way worse. Movies get way higher scores that are way worse now. You're like, Assassins at least probably had a script. You know, like a lot of movies.
I agree.
Don't.
Very interesting.
I've got something here actually. This is off script. We didn't talk about this. But it could be interesting. There, when you're on the road and you are hanging out and there's, obviously they're long days, so sometimes there's downtime. I started coming up with these questions that I would ask other talent. And they were kind of just fun questions that make you think. And so maybe I can throw these questions your way. Just a few of them. So the first one would be, if they were going to make a movie about your life, who would, and you can choose anyone you want, who would you like to narrate it and who would direct it?
Oh, who would narrate and who would direct?
Yes.
Man, that's tough.
It's a good one.
That is I'm not prepared for it.
Yeah.
I feel like the lame answer is that director. I wouldn't want like a named auteur director to handle my life. You know?
I feel you.
Like, I don't want like a Danny Boyle or a Steven Spielberg to do my life because I feel like it'll be more about them. Like, they'll change a bunch of shit to make it a better movie, to make it'd be like, oh, well, there's this thing has to happen because that's the better story or whatever. And I go, that didn't happen. So I feel like I get like a much more raw treatment from someone who is just kind of, I don't know. I like James. I want to tell a story. So there's that. I don't know. Narrate it.
I got it. Mine's locked in.
Okay, let's hear. What's yours?
I know. So I know narration for Eric.
Oh, really?
I got. It's Joey Pants. Joe Pantoliano or
Joe
whatever.
Pantoliano. Yeah, that's nice.
He would narrate because he would basically be the voice of Eric, having like already like grown up, like old Eric, telling the whole story.
That's cool. That's awesome. I think my pick, and this is hard for who I want to direct and who I want to narrate, because I think this could go either way. I think I want to bring them back together one more time, and it's going to be Tango and Cash. I want director Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, yeah.
And I want Kurt Russell to be the narrator. But here's the thing. you could easily flip that, and that's just as good of an answer. Where Kurt Russell is directing and Sylvester Stallone is narrating. Either way, you got Tango and Cash, and people are like, so who was this guy? Oh, it was Eric. He produced some podcast. So why are Tango and Cash in this? And it's like,
well, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you, because he did a little podcast. You know?
Why has nobody hired Sylvester Stallone to be a narrator?
That's what I'm
March
saying.
of the
Wouldn't that be
Penguins
awesome?
with Sylvester Stallone.
Oh man!
You know how there was a trend for a while when you could like get Snoop Dogg to give you your GPS directions or whatever?
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone would have been real good. I don't know. Maybe you take a right up ahead.
Just keep punching. Which way do I go? They have one where you can record your own.
Yes.
And so like we've been when we were on the road with like SCU, Frankie would pull it up and it would be his voice. And he'd be like, in 1 mile, turn Liz. Like he'd be doing Carney.
Oh my God.
Make a Riz.
That sounds insufferable.
That's awesome.
What's your answer, Sky?
Yeah,
what's your answer?
My director was Ryan Coogler, and my narrator was Idris Elba, because I figured depending on how he has a great voice, and depending the vibe of the movie, he can use his real accent, he can use an American accent. Just different ways of doing it. Yeah.
You think you want him to narrate, but not in his own voice?
No, I mean
character.
Well, because he in his real voice he has a little bit of an accent, right?
Yeah.
But in a lot of his characters, he doesn't. So he can go either way. And his voice is great. And that's the thing, though. But when he uses an American accent, you can't tell he's like faking it. He sounds real.
It's not a documentary.
It's
not
a documentary, so he can do whatever voice, right?
He probably should. I don't know if he should have an English accent because I'm not from England.
That's better, though. It's almost better that there'd be some British guy narrating your story.
Yeah, it's kind of good. James, did we get yours?
Yeah, I tossed out some. I think maybe. What about Ron Howard? Ron Howard.
Ron Howard. That's not bad.
He could double duty.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, you're going to say something?
Yeah. It's Ron Howard could, if he's directing and narrating, he's really giving you an inside look. It's almost like director's commentary in the middle of your first watch of a movie, which is very interesting. I really like that.
True.
That is good. That is really good. So one of the other questions was, you can do a song with anyone, living or dead. Who would you do a song with?
Paul McCartney. I just think I often go, I'm a big fan of the Beatles, not like a Beatles crazy person, but we've talked about this before.
And this is a song for today, by the way, 2026.
Am I trying to like make it be huge, or can I just be like, shit, I made a song with Paul McCartney. It fucking sucks, but like,
it's what you want. It's what you want.
That's what I want. I think it'd be an opportunity to be in the room with someone who I'm like, oh wow, I want to see how their songwriting process works or whatever. So I would say Paul McCartney for me.
That's a really good answer. I wanted to maybe go Beatles also. Like, you're like, oh, I think the fashionable thing would be like, oh, John Lennon. And then I went, ooh, what if I did it with Ringo Starr? And then you said it has to be a song for today. And I went, well, no one wants to hear that. So we'll skip any other Beatles picks.
It's interesting. Hold on. You did a song with Ringo Starr? Because he only did a couple songs.
Yes, and he was weird. He was the weird one. He was doing weird. Octopus's Garden. You see him like when he was hanging out with like David Bowie and like when he's just like in like his glam phase, and you're like, oh, Ringo Starr's like wearing a weird coat. Like, that's fun. But my pick, 2026 song, is it like a song, like a duet? Or is it like artist featuring me or me featuring artist? Like, how is like the
your
billing?
choice?
I think I know Eric's answer.
Do you?
And it's kind of a cheat answer because it's not just one person, it's two, but it would be Len.
Oh, Steal My Sunshine remix 2026.
Yeah, I think you could join them.
You know what? That song can totally be brought back. You know how they have
Hold on.
You know how they just recreate songs now?
Yeah.
And so they've always done that, right? But like I feel 20, 30 years ago they were making songs from, I mean, I guess it's the same thing, 20, 30 years prior, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So there are songs you'll hear now that were like around in 2004. Wink, wink, a little prelude there. So you could totally bring back Lynn, Steal My Sunshine, and there will be most people won't even know that it's a remake, by the way.
Well,
so
Len is a sample too. That song is a sample of another song.
Interesting.
So that whole beat that we know from it is just pulled from something else.
Well,
real quick, Sky, what is behind Eric? Are you seeing this as well?
What's up?
There appears to be a giant barrel with a power drill.
Are you guys talking about
into
it? Are you guys talking about the bit barrel?
Bit barrel? Is that a barer?
Yeah, you guys talking? It's the bit barrel. It's where when you have a bit and you forget about it, and somebody goes, "Oh, don't forget about that bit." You go, "I'll write it down," and then when you need to get to it,
okay.
What does that do? What does it do? What does it just blow air?
What's that?
It just blows air?
Yeah, it's the snort. We put the snort in there, and then then it shoots the paper up and you grab it.
All right,
Sky, who would you do a song with?
Mine is strictly business. Taylor Swift. I know it's going to be a hit. I know I'm going to make money. I know people are going to buy it, and I can probably also make money on tour. On tour.
That's a really good answer.
Strictly business.
You know the song's going to be about the guy that broke your heart, though.
Oh no!
Well, I mean,
you cannot escape that.
I'm
just saying.
I don't know. Can
you're
you
working with Taylor Swift,
dude, about a song that like what would that be? I don't really understand.
I don't know.
You can call it.
I'm
you
just
can
telling
call
you.
it.
She's got her market cornered, and she does it better than anyone else. But it's gonna be a song about some guy breaking your heart. Just so I hope you're prepared for
breaking
that.
my heart. Why is
breaking your heart? Yeah.
Sky, I got it. Okay. I got to figure it out for you. It's gonna be you and Taylor Swift, and the song is called "Fallen Angel." And it's gonna be about Christopher Daniels and how he betrayed you in some way, and you just have to pull from personal experience.
I might put that into Sonos and have them make that song.
Figure this out for me. I'd pick Lady Gaga, and I think it would say Eric Bedour featuring Lady Gaga. I think I'm the top billed.
You're top billed.
I'm the top billed.
I'm
the top billed. Yeah, I'm top billed above Gaga. And so that's a club hit. We'll do like a house track.
Yeah. These are going to be three big songs, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of hits, you've got a little bit of a fun game planned for us, but we're going to have to hold off on that for just a second because
it's gonna be a good one,
I just wanted to prelude that. But before we get there, I was very curious to hear about, we talked about it 2 weeks ago. We previewed a big match. Blockbuster. Some say the biggest match of the year that took place at Millennium Pro Wrestling between two of my friends, two people I know, our co-host, James Willems, and Ray, I can't roll that well, Rosas. So I'm very curious. How did it go? Who won? Was it good? Give us the intel on that.
I would love to get your feedback on this, Sky, as well. Not to actually watch the match. I won't make you do
I was going to say,
you
sent me the match. I could have watched it and we could have talked about it.
I probably should have sent you the link in hindsight. But I'm curious if you still feel this way. Because again, I've only been doing this. Well, I mean, I've been doing it like 2 years now, which is kind of crazy to think about. When I started and I was like, I'll just do this for funsies. Now I've been doing it for about 2 years, which is wild. But to have a match and then be like, was that my best one? I think that was my best one. I think that was my best match. I think that's the best match I ever had. Because I think it was. I definitely think it was the best match that I ever had. So on the day I got there pretty early, like 5:30 or something. The show doesn't even start until 7:30, and I didn't even know where I was on the card. So I got there pretty early, and I ran into a buddy on the way in, and I was like, "Oh, what do you?" He's like, "Oh, I'm doing the battle royale." I'm like, "Oh, cool." He's like, "What do you?" I'm wrestling Ray, and he was like, "Oh, easy night for you." And I went, except he's so good that I want to be good too. I don't think of it as being like, oh, this is great. Like I can sandbag my way through a match. Like he's just going to he could have a good match with a sack of potatoes. You know, that's kind of the thing about great wrestlers. My thing was, well, you have an opportunity to wrestle someone who's really great. I'd like to have a great match. You know, I'd like to be good and great too. So not that I was nervous, but I felt that pressure, which you don't always feel in certain other matches. And so I get there, you know, he shows up maybe 40 minutes before the doors open or whatever. So you know, which is totally fine or whatever.
A little early for him.
I was early, and then I'm like warming up and stuff, but I'm also confident that we'll be able to come up with something, and I have some ideas. We sit down, we work things out, and I think we're both like really happy. We're happy with it. I think there were some concerns that the show might go long, and then we would have to like kind of cut stuff down like in the ring or whatever. But before we went out, we were told you got as much time as you need. So we're like, okay, cool, fun. Let's go have fun. And damn, I think it was the best. Like, I don't know really how to describe it. I'm more curious, like, do you still get that feeling? Or have you just done so many now that like you have like so many matches that you're like, oh, I love this match. I love this match. I love this match, that they all just kind of fall into this basket. Cause like now I feel like I have 3 matches that I love, but one that I think is the best, you know, does that happen?
There's a few layers to this. So first of all, I have not had that feeling in a long time where I'm like, wow, that was really, really like, and part of it is I'm really critical. Like almost like, I think if you want to put it on like a scale of 1 to 10 of like, for me to really, really feel that way, I need like 8.5 to 9 things to go right. There has to be like less than 2 things that go wrong for me to really feel that way. And I'm talking like, oh, I don't like the way I hit the rope right there. You know, like just like I'm super critical of stuff. But there's a couple of layers to it. One of them is, have you watched your match back? Because that's one thing, is like you'll have some matches that you feel really good about, and then you'll watch it back after and you're just like, and it's nothing against the match itself. It could be the exact same match and it's great, but feeling it and experiencing it is different from watching it back. And it just kind of changes the way you feel about things, right? Because you're hearing the pops on camera now instead of like around you, and it changes a few things. And but if you can watch it back and you still really, really like it, that's when you know like it's a great match. But you know it when you feel it. You know, in most cases when you have one of those matches, like you know it. And I've had like a definitely, as critical as I am, I've probably had in my entire career, there's been 5 to 10 matches where I was like, man, that was special. And it's a great feeling. And you're always kind of chasing that. But it takes a lot of like, everything kind of has to, it's like a perfect recipe for it to go that way. And so it's cool that you're feeling that, you know, especially early on, 2 years in, you know, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I did watch it back, and you know, I always have notes for myself and different things and stuff, like, but I feel like I was enjoying it. Like the whole time, I wasn't like, oh, there was that thing. There was I knew that something happened or whatever, the thing that changed the pace or whatever. I didn't see any of that as I was watching it back. Like obviously there's certain things where you go like, man, I felt like I got so high up or whatever on that, and you watch it, you go like, it's fine, you know, like, or I felt like I was in the air for like 10 seconds or whatever, and you watch your back, like, oh no, I basically went up and went down, right? But that's just physics for me.
Sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes you'll have a match and you feel like, oh, that sucked, and then you'll watch it back and you're like, oh no, that was actually pretty good. I had a match a while ago, and it was some years ago, I said actually, but I didn't remember it being good, and I'd never seen it, and I didn't remember it being good, and it was it was a tag match, and so like it was Ethan Page and I, and he was like, I watched it, no, it was good, you should watch it back. And I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And I watched it, and it actually was really good. So it changes your perspective where it feels good. So there is the both ways. There's, you have a good match, you watch it back and you're like, okay, it was good, but not as, it didn't feel the same. And then there's, you have a match where you're like, it wasn't that great, and you watch it back and it's great. and then there's a match where you felt it during it, and then you watch it back, and it just brings all those feelings back. So that's the 3 layers of it, which is and it's all good, you know, like it's part of the process.
Yeah. I think one of the standout elements for me was, you know, I feel like all modern wrestling matches have things built in to make the audience think it's over, and then it's not, right? Like there's a whole categorization for a section of a match for what that is. But I think the way we worked it in, like they genuinely didn't. Everyone there is like a wrestling fan, and most people come every single week, so they see these shows, and I think you always learn it. But there were points where they were like, holy, like, is it that? I thought that was it. Like, you already set up and paid something off in the story of this match. Yeah. You paid it off. That should have been the finish. And now you're continuing that into something else or whatever. So I think there were like a couple moments where people were genuinely like, oh my God, I thought that was the end. And that was such a really cool feeling. Because generally it happens at the end of some sort of spot where you're blah, 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 and now you're both like exhausted. And you're like, God, I really hope they like that and we're bought into that, because I need I need like 10 seconds to breathe just for a while. And every single time it seemed like they were, and like we were both where we needed to be. I don't know. It was really fun too. I think that's the thing, because there's a world where you plan something, but like you're thinking about it, or you're so preoccupied, or the spots that you've planned are like mean or hurt or something, you know? And so you're like, oh, I'm doing it, but I can't enjoy it because ow. This didn't feel that way. It felt like we were taking good care of ourselves in there, and we were also like, you know, exhausted by the end of it, but I was like, I'm good. Like everything's where it needs to be. Like nothing hurts. And that was a lot of fun, you know, like never got lost, and we always knew what the purpose of what we were trying to do was. I don't know. I at some point I'll have to sit him down and see if he feels the same way. He seemed pretty happy with it, but I was just like, man, I don't think
pick
that was
his
my favorite
brain on
match.
that
That was so much
for
fun.
Sure.
So
pick his brain, see if there's you know, like if he feels the same way about it. I think wrestling fans are so smart nowadays that in most cases when they watch a match, they know who's going to win and the things of that nature. So it's cool, because the ultimate goal is to make them forget the script, and if you can just get them, even if it's just for one moment, if there's just one moment where the guy that they are pretty sure is going to lose, if they can forget that and think, wait a minute, is he going to? That's what's always really, really cool. I did ask you earlier who won. I'm going to retract that question, because I think I don't want to ruin it for the fans. So if there's a place, if you want to plug where our listeners and watchers can go watch it, and they can enjoy it and not know the finish, please let us know what that is.
Yeah. Eric, down in the description, check the link in the description. Maybe we'll click out to the
absolutely
show.
What it is, guys. You can check it out on the Millennium Pro Wrestling YouTube channel. I already found it, and I already put the link in the description.
There we go.
On top of it, my boys. I'm excited. I'm excited to watch this match.
Yes. And while they're at it, I do think it's still on YouTube. I'm not sure. I'll give them one of my matches that I felt that way about, and it is from the very first All In, the like rogue, like grassroots All In, and it was 0 hour, I believe, or whatever they called it at the time, and it was myself and Frankie Kazarian against the Briscos. That's one of my all-time favorite matches. It's one of those matches where every single thing went right, 10 out of 10, and it was just like the perfect opening match to a show like that. I'm a big fan of like those opening tag fun matches, like the Dudley Boys against the Eliminators from ECW Barely Legal. Like opening up with a nice, fun, quick tag match is just perfect to me. It's one of those types of matches, so I recommend after they watch you and Ray Rosas, stay on YouTube and look for that match, see if you can find it.
Damn, awesome. Guys, getting some good ring work. This is great recommendations, too. And, I mean, the Briscos, just like, what, hell of a tag team. Maybe we have to do a tag team draft. We got to do a tag team draft.
Got to do tag team draft, yeah.
I think we got to do a tag team draft.
That's going to be hard.
Damn.
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, especially just
That's
like
gonna be
all
really
tag teams all time. Like
I don't know. Let us know in the comment section. Do we do a tag team draft of eras or just all time?
organizations or something. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's going to be tough to get 4 on a list.
Yeah.
That's really tough.
Yep. Well, guys, this has been a really good episode, and I feel like we've had a lot of fun. I feel like we've learned about a lot of stuff. We've talked about a lot of stuff. Who's going to narrate? Oh, what's the song going to be? Whatever. Oh, speaking of songs, incredible. I have prepared a lyrics game, and guys, this is great. I told you earlier, lock in.
Oh, boy.
Because we're going all the way back to 2004, a great year. A great year.
Great year.
A great year with great songs, and James was saying that he doesn't know shit about when songs came out, so this is going to be tough for him, I think. James,
I
thoughts?
just don't know years. You can't be like, oh, what year did that come out? I go, I don't know. I was in high school.
Well, how about all these songs?
maybe,
How
or
about
not.
we know that all these songs came out in 2004? How about that?
This doesn't matter. I'm not going to recognize these songs because you're not going to
What do you
sing them.
mean?
You're going to say
Come
the
on.
words.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Guys, the lyrics game, this is how we play it. Name is your buzzer. Boom. You say your name. I stop. You say the song. You also have to give me the title and the artist. This is going to be a whole thing. I'm really excited. All these songs from 2004. And I'm going to start singing now. Here we go. I was so high I did not recognize the fire burning in her eyes. The chaos that controlled
Sky.
my mind. Yeah, Sky.
This girl, Maroon 5? Oh, no, This Love. Sorry, This Love.
Sky, that is correct. It is This Love
No,
by
I said
Maroon
This Girl.
5. Wow.
This Love,
Sky.
Maroon 5. This
What?
love has, yeah.
That's
Taking
exactly how I
its
sounded.
toll on me.
Yeah, exactly.
She
Me and you,
said
man.
goodbye.
Duet. Oh,
Different.
maybe I'll do a song with
What you
Scorpio
guys are doing
Sky.
is different.
Eric Dor
Yeah.
featuring Scorpio Sky.
Oh,
No,
whoa,
no,
whoa,
it's different.
whoa,
What?
whoa.
It's different.
Whoa.
What? What? Come on.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can get Gaga. I don't know.
Mm,
All right.
It's a
Score
good
is
song.
one-
You
It's
can
very
get
good song.
Gaga. You can get
Very good
Gaga,
song.
just not Lady Gaga. You can just
Yeah, I
get
could get
someone
Gaga.
out there who calls himself
Yeah,
Gaga.
got it. All right. That's the first one. Scores 1-0. Scorpio Sky in the lead. Here's the next one. My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna, but can't stand to see me walking out the door? Don't try to fight the feeling, because the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking two together, because we don't know how.
Oh, Sky.
Yeah, Sky?
Is Outcast Hey Ya?
It is indeed.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
James, thoughts?
What year was
James?
that?
2004. That's right.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah.
2004 was a great year for music, man.
Great year for music, Sky. These are hits. These are
Great
hits.
year.
These are
The
hits.
I was
thing is, I'm
partying.
finishing the lyrics. He's
Yeah.
talking them, and I'm finishing them, so I'm like aware of it, but I can't with
Yeah, that
nothing
one was
to go on. It's
that one
brutal.
was easy hard.
Yeah.
It was like you knew what it was right away, but it was like, but what is it?
Yeah. This one, you can't not get. This one's going to be the easiest one of the whole thing. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
James scores 2-0. Scorpio Sky is up 2-0. Here's your comeback. I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act.
Sky.
Slow motion. Yeah, Sky.
Slow motion juvenile.
That is absolutely correct. Scorpio Sky's running away with this thing.
Telling you, this was my era.
I wouldn't
James,
have gotten
thoughts?
the name of that song. I wouldn't have gotten the name of that song.
You wouldn't, what?
He did say the name at the very end, but I think I got my name in there.
I wouldn't have gotten
Slow
it.
motion
I would
for
have been
me.
like, oh, I
Slow
remember
motion
when that
for me.
song was playing as I like walk like past
All right,
some
James,
sort of
I'm going to
store.
go a little slower before. I'm going to give you more time.
Yeah.
I
You
don't know if
got
it
this one.
matters,
He's going to
Sky.
give you a head
Sky,
start.
I don't know if it matters.
Honestly, I think Scorpio Sky is going to slow motion for you. And here we go, guys. The next one, he's up 3-0. Here's the next one. I'm feeling kind of nasty. I just might take you home with me. Baby, the minute I feel your energy, your vibe's just taking over me. Start feeling so crazy, babe. Lately, I feel the funk coming over me. I don't know what's gotten into me. The rhythm's got me feeling so crazy, babe. Tonight, I'll be your naughty girl. I'm calling all my girls. We're going to turn this party out. I know you want my body.
I know the song, but
Me
I
too.
feel
Yeah.
like it's a little before in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I guess actually Sky. Oh, go ahead.
I just
You
are
got
those
me.
lyrics like? I mean, I want to think about when someone sits down and they go like, "Time for me to make a song."
Yeah, tonight I'll
What
be
should
your
the
naughty
song
girl.
be about? We were talking about Taylor Swift earlier and how all the effort she puts into her songwriting and everything like that, and where she pulls it from. This is like, what should the song be about? Maybe it should be about, babe, hey, babe. Why don't you go home?
You better
with
speak
me
very carefully.
He's about to get the whole hive on him.
You're
Sky,
gonna
what's
piss
the
off
answer?
an entire genre, or not genre,
I'm
a
just
group.
telling you.
You're gonna get a group very angry. Be careful. He
Sky,
got his
what's
name.
But I'll have the
he got his
Swifties.
name
The
in
Swifties
first.
will have my back.
He got his name in first. So
He has James has no idea what the song is.
you don't know?
I don't know the song. No.
Didn't you call your name out? It's Beyonce.
I think I just said my name at some point in the midst of my own rant.
It's Beyonce, and I hope I'm right. Is it called Naughty Girl?
It is indeed called Naughty Girl.
All right. The thing that got me was just like, I was like, man, was she solo that early? But at that point, by that point already. But then I remembered that Destiny's Child had music coming out when I was still in school. So
Yep. It was Crazy in Love and the Naughty Girl. The follow-up, big banger, huge.
Yeah,
dude, I'll be your naughty
you almost
girl.
see James. You have to understand what you just did.
Yeah.
You put the Swifties against the Hive.
The Hive's the Hive's going crazy.
That's
I'm fine with that.
rough.
I say let them fight.
Listen, I want to let everybody know I don't want that smoke on this show. If you guys, if this audience is really, I mean, you know what? We need the views. Let's bring on. Yeah, I don't care. Screw the Hive. I don't like Beyonce anyway.
Oh boy!
Actually,
wow.
no Beyonce.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh my
and
God.
I don't like T Swift. They both suck.
Whoa.
No,
go crazy.
I was gonna add a follow up to say that I think that Beyonce has better lyrics than the lyrics we just heard.
Okay. Well,
Trying to walk it back now, huh?
Very
getting out of
wisely.
this. I'm getting out of this mess.
He doesn't want the smoke.
Well, I have one more, Sky. I mean, you've got 4-0 right
Just
now,
a
so you got
bonus.
this thing locked
Victory
up.
lap.
But
Let's do a
here's a little
victory
bonus.
lap.
Let's see if James can get this one.
Okay.
2004. I'm tired of being what you want me to be. Feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me. Put under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Caught in the undertow.
James.
Just caught in the undertow. Yeah, James?
It's Linkin Park.
Okay.
Is it Crawling?
It is not Crawling.
No, that was out earlier, I think,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Much earlier.
Absolutely. Yep.
That might have been
So it's
90s.
caught in the undertow.
Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Caught in the undertow. Just caught in the undertow. I've become so numb.
No.
I can't feel you there. Yes,
It's Linkin
James,
Park Numb then.
That is absolutely correct. James got one. Way to go.
Just
Slow
to
motion.
be fair, that caught in the undertow, I'm caught in the undertow could easily go crawling. Like it could be the same.
When I repeated it in my head, my brain automatically went to crawling.
Yeah, it's the
that
exact
just
same.
sounds right for some reason.
It is what it is.
The
you know?
pre-chorus is exact same setup and lead-in as crawling.
There you have it. Well, guys, that's the lyrics game. Sky ran away with it 4-1 on that one.
Wow.
So congratulations to you, Sky. That's big. Hey, man,
That's a
you did
bloom.
great in front of your shoes, dude. You did great in front of your shoes. Way to go.
Shout out to the Jays. Love my Jays. Even though the Michael Jordan is not the GOAT. Love it. Let's go.
Whoa. Yeah,
I'm
we're
pissing
getting
off
hot.
everybody.
This is hot.
I
This is
want
hot.
all
I
the
like
smoke.
this. This is good.
Bring
This is
it.
good. We should probably take this one home because we're over time. But how you feeling about your tough loss, James?
I feel okay with it.
Okay.
As you can see, there's a guitar over my shoulder. I did not play. Oh, actually, no, I played a lot in 2004. But you know what I was listening to? Radiohead.
Tough.
Yeah,
it
you were
happens. It's
almost
okay.
all hip hop. That was an unfair game.
You think so?
No,
I don't
there's
think so.
Maroon 5.
Maroon
I
5
said-
started it.
Almost all hip hop.
Yeah, it's true.
You can't say 2004 and then give them a bunch of hip hop songs and not expect me to run away with this thing like I'm Usain Bolt.
Yep. Yeah, that's
We
what's
do
up.
know that Maroon 5 are hip hop icons as well. So
It's true.
Just like men on a mission.
That's yeah. Now we're talking. All right, Sky, wrap this thing up. Let's go home.
You said me? I don't wrap things up.
All right, James, let's wrap things up. Let's get this thing home. Who else is here?
I'll handle this, Sky. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for watching and listening to this podcast. As always, if you want to join the discussion, if you want to be part of the conversation, you got to do it in our comments on Instagram. You got to do it underneath our videos on YouTube. This is the place. Subscribe, Creating Character Pod. Follow us. This is where we're going to ask you what we think of our drafts. This is where we can open it up so that way you can tell us what drafts to do. You can tell us what you think of Sky's closet of shoes. You can. This is honestly where you can. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's cool. He's got some.
Those are awesome.
I've never worn it.
Nice. All right.
Wow.
Not bad. Lying there on the floor. If you want to try on Sky's tights, this is the place to do it by following. Ooh, look at the belt. Very nice.
First ever.
And yeah, obviously, like, we love to hear your guys' feedback. It's a very important part of the show. And yeah, that's the best way to reach us, is to follow, and also make sure you don't miss an episode. Tell a friend, tell a Swiftie, tell a Swiftie. And let's get some more people listening and watching this show, because we love the community. We love when people add their feedback to everything. It makes it so much more fun. If you want to hear more from me, or maybe catch one of my shows, MPW shows in Chatsworth, the best way to do it is to follow me on Instagram, james.willems. Sky?
At Scorpio Sky everywhere except X. And I really don't want the Smoke Swifties Beehive. I take it all back. But thank you so much. And Eric?
You can follow me everywhere at Eric Badur. You can see all kinds of cool stuff like this. Here's a bird doing a flip. Watch this. Whoa!
Whoa, sure.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You don't even know what's happening, guys. That's what's going on online at Eric Badur. Follow me everywhere, but follow the show and let us know how you feel. And let me know how you feel about the lyrics game. I feel like I did a great job.
It's so hard because, like, even he does it, and then I'm like finishing the lyrics in my head, but because there's no melody, I can't get. It's like a train has come off the tracks. That's what it feels like in my brain. A train has come off the tracks. Anyway,
I become so numb.
Yeah, I become so numb to your lyrics. Anyway, thank you so much as always for watching and listening to this podcast, and we'll see you guys next week with another episode, hopefully from the studio again.
We'll see. Bye.
We'll see. Bye.